Greatness rejects all first-time applicants. Yes, I'm talking to you. Greatness will reject your application. As perfect and as passionate as you think you are about that great idea and that business that you're gonna launch, greatness will reject your application, okay? This reminds me of this quote by Elon Musk, probably one of the most successful entrepreneurs in our generation, bar none. You know, this guy's done everything, okay? He's trying to go to space now. When you're that rich where you can just literally experiment on all your ideas, it's a bit scary. But Elon Musk said on an interview, starting a business is like eating glass and staring at the abyss, okay? Starting a business is a very scary thing because in order for you to be successful, you have to endure failure. There's a little bit of luck that is involved, and actually if there's more luck than the actual failure in place, you're not gonna really truly succeed, because once you get to where you're trying to get to, you're gonna lose it all because you didn't really value what it took to get there. A lot of people that went through that crypto hype probably experiencing that. People that made hundreds and hundreds of $1,000s overnight. I made a little bit of money with crypto, and it was just too easy. I believe, even in my opinion, I constantly repeat this now, is I will never disrespect money again. Because I remember during that time how money was just so easy to get a couple of years ago. We remember, we felt it. And now we're all feeling the squeeze. Going back to greatness. Greatness is like an exclusive club. Your first application gets denied. You have to reapply with better experience, stronger skills, and proof that you can handle normalized failure. Even the best entrepreneurs get rejected by investors, banks, customers, or the market. Becoming an entrepreneur is like getting in a boxing ring with 5 or 10 super world weight boxers. You got Mike over here, Mayweather over here, Canelo, and they're all going after you. And eventually you have to figure out how to maneuver this situation. That's basically what business is. Every day is problem solving as a business owner. You know, but you gotta fall in love with it. You know, I always say it takes passion plus execution to equal results. And I believe that most people just strictly get drunk on passion, in my humblest opinion, from what I've seen, from what I've experienced. Me, myself being one of those. To get to the conclusion, to know exactly what I'm sharing here, clearly I have failed. Okay, my application has been rejected a couple of times. And even with some of the new endeavors that I'm, trying to jump into, Broker Solutions Academy, there's some, what I consider growing pains. So many people might consider them rejections of quote unquote the application to success, application to greatness, but I believe they're growing pains. Going back to the last video that I created, as far as when I talked about adversity, every adversity brings a seed of prosperity. Like I said on that video, and I shared that the world is like McDonald's. You make your order and it asks you one more time, are you sure? And eventually it takes you through the steps, the seasons, most importantly, the seasons it will take in order for you to become the man and the woman that you're trying to achieve. And that season is not all just shiny. There's gonna be fall, there's gonna be spring, there's gonna be terrible winters in order for you to get to exactly where you need to be. But I believe that it gets you stronger, it gets you to that point where you need to be. I wanted to kind of cover and empower you as a business broker, and especially, if you're considering to be one of my students, as to the tenacity that is required in order for you to become a business loan broker. I made a video a few months back that talks about why most business loan brokers fail. And a big part of why any business fails is due to mindset. It's due to you not really understanding the shit you gotta eat, excuse my French, in order for you to achieve what you're trying to achieve. It will not be easy, and it shouldn't be. Corny, maybe just, been said again, but enjoy the process, enjoy the journey, or whatever that stupid saying is, but these things will never change. So I want you to think about this. Rejection is not a punishment, it's a filter. Ooh, that's powerful. If you really think about that. Rejection is not a punishment, it's a filter. Push through that damn filter. Greatness wants to see you can withstand the grind, rejection, doubt. Example, Steve Jobs was fired from Apple. I mean, come on, you get fired from a company that you built. Before he built Pixar and returned even stronger. Oprah was told she wasn't fit for TV. Oprah, was told that she wasn't fit for TV. The rejection phase were skills forged. I mean, think about the tenacity, that this did for Bill Gates. Apple wouldn't have been as great as it is now if it wasn't for him getting fired. At least that's what I think. Oprah, I don't believe she would have been the greatest television, whatever, period, if she didn't go through what she went through. So, as I said just right there, rejection is not a punishment, it's a filter. Greatness wants to see you can withstand the grind, rejection, doubt, in order to see if you're worth it. You made your order with the universe of McDonald's. Now the question is, are you sure? And the are you sure is you going through the seasons that is constantly going to be testing you to make sure that you actually deserve what you say that you want. Passion plus execution equals results. Stop being drunk on passion and endure the execution. That's what we're talking about here. That's what we're talking about here. Luckily, we live in a time right now, and I'm going to share with you some of the different ways that you can endure execution. One of my best ways is, number one, not taking things personal. It's been challenging, but also, it's worked for me by stepping back and just really and figuratively enjoying the experience whenever I fail. I fail on dumb shit all the time. Excuse my French again. Just this morning, I was trying to launch a 90-day marketing campaign with some of my students to help them, encourage them and empower them to go ahead and execute their marketing. And I sent out this email and it didn't have all the proper links on there. That's a sign of failure. Okay, but I didn't take it personal. Fixed it, wrote another email, sent it out again. No big deal. Time goes on, okay? So, if you're listening to this, this video has found you, I want you to just I want to end this video with that. I want you to meditate or go ahead and dwell on or indulge on these words. I don't know what the heck I'm trying to say here. I think you get the point. Greatness rejects all first-time applicants. That is a message for the day, and a message that has reached you at the right time. I appreciate you for your time. If you're interested in working with me personally, my name is Brian Sortiano. What I do is parenting consulting group. We help small business owners get access to capital. If you need money to start, grow, even expand your current business, we'll help you do that. In addition to that, if you're looking to get started as a loan broker in the loan industry, we help loan brokers become a real business loan broker, not a glorified referral partner. There's going to be a link to a free training that I did that you can watch down below. And if you're interested, there's going to be a link where you can schedule a time. We can get on the phone and see if we're a good fit. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.